Invisible tape, 87 cents.
Aw, man, they ran out.
Or did they?
Yeah! Ow.
Yep, they definitely ran out. There's nothing there.
Elk City is a bird sanctuary.
What about the birds that misbehave and ruin the sanctuary?
We have methods to deal with them.
Random thoughts. Why do cats knock stuff off of counters? Later, an unpopular opinion.
I can't stand it when people say off of. Just say off. The of is implied.
I'm not leaving until I see who walks out of this house. Why, what big surprise are you waiting for to come out? Oh my god. Oh, would you look at that? Someone's found a way to make this sort of outfits look artsy. Because if there's one thing women cry for in the fashion world, it's the inability to use their arms. God is not mad at you. He's just not that into you.
Oh, God, why?
You're too clingy, okay? Gosh, me.
So, nobody at the magazine caught this. I assure you there was not a single catching mitt in that meeting. For just like the origins of this delightfully poured diarrhea flow, they were the picture. Add a comma to make this name okay.
Never. I delight in my pancakes being
Sweetened with the sugary goodness of boy. It's not multiple boys mashed into that jar, it's just a single boy. Now, their current supply chain is low, so if you have any annoying younger male siblings who you just want to disappear, give us a call and you can enjoy some nice sweetened pancakes for Christmas.
Move over, Mariah Carey. There's a new Christmas album in town. Best of Eggman, featuring all your favorites. Gotta slow down. My best friend's a robot. Dog. Gimme crystals. And I fund PETA.
Meanwhile, in me IRL, me about to sneeze.
The sneeze?
So the joke here is that this truck keeps moving closer and closer to hitting something but never reaches it because it's actually a gift that keeps repeating so you feel like you're about to sneeze but never fully reach it. That's the joke.
I still don't get it. Could you type it out for me?
Yeah, sure thing, mate.
Thank you. Why won't God blow up the sun? Do my prayers mean nothing to him?
God said no. Yeah, that'll hold.
Redneck engineering. Meanwhile,
When that guy said,
that's not going anywhere,
he meant it.
well, technically he said that'll hold. That's completely different. I know you're talking about a different thing in your post right now, but you're wrong, okay? And I need you to know that because you're on the internet and I'm on the internet. Therefore, what I say matters. What do you wish people would shut the frick up about? Oh, nothing. The mentality of Taylor Swift and her fan base and how it corresponds to the Ticketmaster situation? No, nothing in particular. Early meteorites brought enough water to Mars to create a global ocean, while also depositing molecules essential for life. Meanwhile, in rare puppers, Meteor Boy does a heckin' destruction!
Hello, human. I come from Mars with an urgent warning.
You want a snack and pats?
Oh my god, yes. The warning can wait.
Square-shaped trees. Mysteries that still leave locals scratching their heads.
Wow, I wonder where that's from. Let me just scroll down to my YouTube.
What is a clear sign a movie sucks?
Now I actually have to listen.
When the show or movie doesn't have subtitles.
I just want to be lazy enough that only one of my many senses has to work at this moment. Now I gotta use my eyes and ears?
Guys don't talk that way much anymore.
That was some scrimmage, Harry. I certainly was in a good shape today.
You bet. Maybe
I'm sorry, it needs this voice.
You bet. Maybe I ought to walk you home, Hugh. You may need
protection.
No need, Harry. I've got my friend Stephen over there willing to give me a solid ride home.
Oh, jeepers. Could I come too?
Sorry, Harry, but with all the stuff you have here, I don't think Stephen could take the extra load.
What's this dude's name? And if he doesn't have one, can I name him Josh?
Josh?
Oh, never mind.
Considering the falling that Josh went through, I think calling a pilot Josh is a bad omen. Me coming back to work after being at the office bathroom 105 minutes watching Wales vs Iran. Coincidentally.
Time to get to work. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't get this because I'm not watching football.
Hashtag having a life. Now excuse me while I go listen to a 4-hour podcast on Dungeons and Dragons. The world's only 5-person quartet. Yeah, well, hang on. Wait. Quartet, a group of 4 people playing music or singing together. See, there's the technicality. Still, 4 of them are singing and playing instruments, one of them is just staring.
at the audience the entire time. Tell me, which one of these do you think is just watching you as they sing to you in the crowd? Singing about various things, such as the Great Snatch?
It's not even a song, it's just them constantly shouting, "The Great Snatch is coming! Run away! The horrific female genitalia will consume us all!"
Gen Z cancelled the hostile thumbs up emoji and wants to ban these 9 others.
So for those who don't know but saw this spreading around the internet over the last month, you know where this thought came from? A single comment on Reddit. Some journalist saw someone make a comment about emojis that they hate and cleverly turned that into some generational hit piece. Like, if you still take journalists seriously before, I hope you don't anymore. My British publisher replaced pants with trousers, and the book went to print with the word occutrousers. To be fair, hostile occupant sounds far more terrifying when they're known as occutrousers. How visually appealing is our website? Choose from paw, or rug, or go, or why, or Ellie.
Suspended balls only for guidance.
No vehicles over 2.6 meters. Suspended balls only for guidance.
Please refrain from whacking them Ooh, Sign, are you okay? Are you okay, buddy?
List of people who died climbing Mount Everest.
This list is incomplete. You can help by expanding it. Wow, Wikipedia really has that grudge for you not donating yet. The babirusa is an island-dwelling wild pig. The males have upper canines that continuously grow as they age. These tusks can become over 40 centimeters, or 17 inches long. If the tusks aren't worn out, down, or broken, they eventually curve back to grow into the babirusa's head, piercing its skull. Would you look at that? They literally have to fight and hurt each other to help each other live.
Nah, for real, bro?
Meanwhile, the no stupid questions. For people who don't own guns, what's your protocol if an armed intruder breaks into your home? So I can't tell if this post is implying that this is their legal defense for knocking someone out with a cast iron, or it's implying they're so broke that they can't even afford plates, so it's not like there's anything worth stealing in the first place.
Man plunges to his death.
Tragic end to fishing holiday. Right, we've got space under this article for an ad. What's that marital separation company? Yeah, let's give it to them. Marital separation.
Swim in poo.
Oh, well, I have to now. The government sign says so. Meanwhile, someone typing into Dali, a box of cereal called poo.
Small things amuse me.
Everything in this package is made from recycled materials, especially the food.
Do not Google poon.
What?
No!
On their way to prison. Well, from now on, whenever you see someone on Forbes, be suspicious. Most awarded post in the history of Reddit. And it's growing. Advice, don't buy an iPhone. Wow, Samsung went all out on their budget for that ad 10 years ago. When I rent a car, I don't buy it. Apply now. Nowhiring.com/rimjobs? I don't feel comfortable with that. Or text rimjobs at 242424. Have a rimming day. Great day. Me IRL. Why do paintings of people centuries ago never show pimples? You're telling me these people who drank Schmidt water and took baths 2 times a decade had clear skin? Your thoughts interesting as frick? Best I got is 2,000-year-old Roman face cream found during excavations in London. My best guess is people's faces were so disgusting and toxic back then that they couldn't grow pimples in the first place.
Well, it's still nil all on both sides here, Greg, which for a lot of people is certainly eye-opening.
I know you did it.
Oh, God. Woof. Oh, God.
Woof. I saw you scratch your butt and sniff your fingers.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you want proof?
Here's your proof, literally. Oh, wow, that's convenient timing. The old scratch and sniff. You honestly, why do you sniff it? You know what it's gonna smell like. Yeah. Seriously, what is the brain activity that compels me to do, next meme.
Don't be sad. You have nice boobs.
Meanwhile, in out-of-context D&D. Yeah, so interrogating a cat doesn't seem to be working. Just keeps complimenting my enormous girthy chesticles. What totally kills your boner?
Sexy. It cools me off and my arousal, which is so arousing.
Artemis 1 finally launches as we take the first steps to sending mankind back to the moon. Yeah, send them back where they came from. Wait, hang on. Meanwhile, in nothing but Simpsons quotes.
Wow, my father the astronaut. I feel so full of... What's the opposite of shame?
God damn, that show had zingers.
Men, what are women not likely to hear? That I'm cheating on her? I'm sorry, what? Should I tell an acquaintance I matched her husband-to-be on Tinder?
That.
Oh, right. Meanwhile, in that place where your mum keeps sleeping around with people.
Getting really
Tired of this schmidt happening all the time.
The application has unexpectedly stopped working.
Same issues happening to this person in War Thunder.
Skill issue.
No, it's not me, it's the game, it's crashing. That's right, mate, I hear you. Have you thought, maybe, that it's because you suck?
It makes no sense!
One small snip.
These events are 66 years apart. From the first plane to the first man on the moon. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Speaking of greatest feats, my hometown has a mobile vasectomy van.
What has that got to do with great feats of man?
Oh, I see their slogan.
One small snip for man, one giant leap for humankindness. Help us kill the greatest emitter of carbon and waste on the planet. Your future child.
Ozzy Osbourne and Charlie having some disagreements. I have to stop.
I don't want to stop!
Charles Leclerc tells his engineer to leave him alone. And
something went wrong. That's not in the actual video. The video player itself is letting you know that something went wrong. That's the joke here.
My God, Sonic's dead! And there's only one culprit. Clearly.
It's the one who's been looking at Sonic's butt for the last 3 seconds. Yeah, caught you out. I knew you were doing it. Don't deny it. You were looking at the butt. What do you wish people would shut the frick up about?
Wonderwall.
Cause maybe
sometimes I think about you.
This meme will be the one that kills me. Nights in the middle of June.
I don't know, that song just doesn't hit anymore in this world. You know, it's not the same as it was.
You know, it's not...
Lauren bobs her head up and down underneath the desk, says,
I'm a Christian, so they may try to drive me to my knees,
but that's where I'm the strongest. Oh no! I didn't read the actual tweet before I said that stupid joke. Now see, I wasn't insulting her. I was just describing her character before I knew her character. A whole different meaning back then.
There's Gay. Stunning, sophisticated Gay.
Gosh, I love him. As a friend that I wish to grow old with. As a friend, watching the sunset on our honeymoon together. As a friend, a bill from the ambulance I didn't need.
$2,974.60.
Meanwhile, in literally the same subreddit, my city rolled out a yearly emergency medical service subscription.
In an emergency, the last thing you should worry about is paying for the ambulance. So instead of, just a general nationwide service that provides this thing for free because it's genuine, just human life.
Nah, bro, you gotta be rich. Just be rich more. Just be rich better. Although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. Helen Keller.
You all have a less positive outlook on life than Helen frickin' Keller. Congrats.
Never heard of her.
I see what you did there.
Oh, Schmidt, I really should have Googled first. I wasn't making a joke when I said I hadn't heard of her.
LOL.
Well, you're educated now. Well done.
Recorder's note, I don't have a space right now to actually place a mic stand, so I'm holding my mic with one hand, so the other part of me in the clapping with my hand then was my nipple. Just everyone deserves to know this. Thank you, you're welcome.
How to get a Segway scooter for free.
New York only.
Tested method, still working.
Oh no, Sergio, look out! Run! Quick! We're trying to save you! It's too late! You gotta get to cover now! Hi, get in hiding! A Facebook group that is every Ned's declassified school survival guide frame in order. Literally in order. Wow, that is commitment.
Take this ugly back entrance, for instance.
Oh, speaking of back entrances, here's every SpongeBob frame in order. Also making a nice nod to ugly back entrances.
I only date 6 feet tall guys.
Well, looky here, the memes transcended into a theme. But it's a cursed comment, so of course we have no idea what the punchline is, only the setup. People are being fired from Twitter? Quick, this is breaking news. Why is everyone in tech getting laid?
Why are there so many femboys?
To suddenly an Einstein quote? I don't get it. This guy is a joke.
Because he thinks getting woke and going broke is a lie. Because it isn't. I know so. The small spiteful corner of the internet that I hang around in says so.
Who are you getting really freaking tired of hearing about?
Pricey tickets. On a post about Modern Warfare 2 and God of War Ragnarok, I farted today. What is going on with this sub?
Not gonna lie, that jacket actually looks really fashionable on the dude. I honestly think that jacket would look too narrow on him as a body if he actually had his legs. Speaking of which, where are his legs? Oh, there they are. He left them at home again.
The Strategy of Penetration by Buckner Fanning.
Say that name fast enough and it sounds like something completely different.
Am I the a-hole for evicting a tenant because they got pregnant?
So I found out I'm pregnant with triplets at 17 years old? God damn, at least let me get some popcorn before you start a huge crossover like this.
Twitter is alive! And yet still a freaking loser.
Well, that's a humble sense of irony to experience with a new cup you've just bought. Seriously, I'd keep that piece and frame it up somewhere. That's a beautiful heirloom. Do not use caution. Do not use caution! Sit on these broken chairs immediately! Carefree attitude must be applied at all times in this dining space.
Bobert just announced her 17-year-old son is making her a 36-year-old grandmother next month.
Ah, the ripe old age of maturity for a man to be a father. Yep. Oh, hey, Walmart, what are you selling? My grandma is a thought. Let's not encourage grandparents giving this to their grandchildren. Can anyone decode this news headline? Mumbai man's second wife kills third wife aided by first wife's daughter and daughter's boyfriend. Well, clearly this writer is too busy trying to rescue things than they are making cohesive headlines, aren't you, Aditi Ballsaver?
Fret not, neutered puppies. I'll ensure your testicles are returned in one piece.
They say he appears without a sound. Almost no one can hear.
We all heard it. The sound 584,287,000 players heard. Got pain?
Oh yeah, I do. I could really use that $20 off.
You deserve it.
No!
You people had one job.
Here, at the back of a bus. Just take note of that. This is the back of a bus. We're honoring Rosa Parks.
Oh no.
In November, we'll be honoring the tragedy of the Holocaust, so make sure you come on down to the parade during the Movember week and raise your hand in solidarity.
Hi, this is the subreddit that is the tropical rednecks of Australia.
Central Coast, New South Wales.
Did they add more chlorine to the water?
Well, you're correct in one regard. Someone did add something, it just wasn't chlorine. Serious question. People who know murderers, were there any signs that something was off? If so, what were they?
Arrest this man immediately!
I just stepped on a cornflake. Now I am officially a serial killer.
Quick, before a murder spree begins!
What? But it's just a meme. He's not actually a serial killer.
Oh, he won't commit the murder.
It'll be all of us who are sick and tired of these stupid minions. Ladies, what are some things that can make a duck aesthetically pleasing? Send cursed images and I'll rate 1 to 10. Nothing more aesthetically pleasing for the ladies than to see a guy with his double chin. World record size poop I saw at Target. I've seen people describe a murder with less fear in their eyes than this dude.
Oh, and hey, would you look at that? The famous law firm, Morgan & 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 Morgan
also believe that size matters.
But honestly, that's not as entertaining as the weird video recommendations you're getting at the end of this video. What are you looking up on YouTube?
It looks like they made their first post. New Redditors signing up. Oh, I see they've joined their favorite subreddit, r/sketches, and yep, okay, they found something they liked and they've made poon out of it.
A bunch of veteran Redditors already.
Check out the painstakingly detailed shoes on Mario and latest poster for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. These are uncharacteristically detailed.
Oh, cool. Let me just scroll down and check out the poster.
Description of cable ends up hitting too close to home.
What do you mean soft and tangle-free, abrasion-resistant, UV-stabilized, non-toxic? This is nothing like me!
Oh, 100% virgin pee-pee. Okay, yeah, alright.
New! Scientists have revived a zombie virus that spent 48,500 years frozen in permafrost. To better understand the risks it poses for animals and humans. Hey, what's going on in this Twitter feed? Images that precede unfortunate events? Hey, why you looking up like that? Something concerning you that's above you right now?
Tell your waiter if you have a particular way to prepare your food.
No thanks. I prefer real mayonnaise.
Ah, come on, buddy. It's only £1.29.
Don't worry, the tuna's always fresh.
The rest of the ingredients? Well,
there is nothing that Serena Williams can't do.
This just in South Korea, North fires projectiles. Serena Williams fires back.
Facebook is getting really wild.
Yeah, I bet you regret taking your stupid selfies in your rented cars now, do you guys? Ford files deranged
patent for self-driving cars that repossess themselves. I think I might have ADHD because I can't remember where I parked my Ford. That's not how ADHD works, but I keep losing my focus. Get out. This traffic cone is rather suggestive. I'm sure it's not some kind of bad omen. Anyway, off to work I go in China later that day. Mill worker in China gets his entire butt branded by some sort of molten metal rod. Boys, what's holding you back from looking like that? I don't know, it's a real mystery. Oh my gosh, is that an ad for McDonald's? The McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich you know and love finally earned its MC and now goes by McCrispy. I made some haikus about it using chat AI. Wanna help me make some more? I'll respond to my faves. Human augmentation with robotic body parts is at hand, says scientists. How convenient, just as Cyberpunk Edge Runners wins Anime of the Year at the 2023 Anime Awards.
It's all just been a big advertisement.
What screams, I'm an a-hole? Oh, speaking of that, fun fact, after Putin learned that Angela Merkel was afraid of dogs, he deliberately brought one into a meeting. I mean, it's not even an example of your power. What is this meant to achieve?
Do not cross me, Merkel. I have many domestic pets and they are not potty trained. Oh.
My competitors think I'm just some cocktail server from Dallas, but Bree, 24, cocktail server from Dallas.
Tell him, Joan.
Joan says,
I enjoy 7 inches every morning. That's this much orange juice.
Oh, they knew what they were advertising with this innuendo.
I don't want to know the source of that top image. Oh, hey, that's a cute Pokemon you got there.
You are so cute.
Blam! It's me, Internet. Oh yeah, you'll do. Time to make you sexy. French, fries, you're both doing the lunch run.
Oh, come on.
Oh, every time.
Samuel, Jackson, arigato baruto itachi.
Oh, for English, do you speak it? Boys, we need a lot of luck in this next half, so make sure you give good and fortune a nice rub.
That's
Yes,
not
please.
necessary. Come on, boys.
Dingleberry? Yep, that's
the name. Psst, moving on. I've been asked to remove my shoes when visiting a family friend's house. This is their floor. This photo most likely inspiring the next post below it. Though it's mildly infuriating, honestly, I can kinda see their point now. Here's why I'll be keeping my shoes on in your shoeless home. Why are you assuming that your guests' shoes are dirtier than your floors? I mean, it's extremely far more possible that your shoes are going to be dirtier than their floor, but let's move on. Amazon advertisement. Does he have legs? No, he doesn't, and shame on you for having to point that out. They're a human being too, even if they are 50% off. My man should have got the upgrade. I came across this in my camera roll. Smart people have poor eyesight because lower graphics makes your brain run faster. Ah, so Stephen Hawking has closed all background tasks for more of FPS.
Hello, Intel here. You should buy our graphics card, please. Sorry, just heard you were talking about robots, so we thought we'd pipe in.
If you could place any object on the surface of Mars purely to confuse NASA scientists, what would it be? I see a little silhouette of a can. Jesus Christ, what the frick is what all the scientists will say? Trump rally sees quite a few leave early despite large crowd. Speaking of which, newly opened Museum of Failure celebrates bad ideas, silly designs, and overhyped products. 1 in 5 kids faces hunger.
What size is your hunger? Don't donate to starving kids. Come on down to your nearest Macca's instead and spend the money on our food.
This photo of the most disgusting snowman ever being chosen by BBC News to represent Western Supermare's contribution to a snowy day.
Wow, look, children. The Snow Fairy has used their magical powers to give the snowman life. Now you all have a friend for the winter.
Get away, kids! Kill me! Kill me!
Scream when you read this. I did, and now everyone is looking at me. A sound that normal humans make. What do people that don't swear even say during extreme cuddling? I wanted to get my noodle wet. They also don't say, oh yeah, they say, yep. Space cup that holds coffee without gravity. Speaking of which, explain it like I'm 5. How do astronauts deal with explosive diarrhea? That is known as a lost cause. No context humans. Presents Jack trying to be a parent 101. Chopping some chili, kid comes in crying. Wipe away child's tears and affection. Child begins screaming even more. Jack standing there wishing he used
protection. Oh yeah, sorry, Earth update guys, in case you missed it. Chili powder buff, so chili powder has been made 5% more spicy. My boyfriend just took his shirt off to take a poo. I've never heard of this. Is this a thing? In a totally unrelated subreddit, but also weirdly related? I leave my shirt on, but I pull one leg out of my pants and underwear. Being able to spread your feet wider apart is awesome. Wow, this guy poops. This guy's 1 million seat stadium concept by American artist Paul. Meanwhile, in shower thoughts, in a stadium containing 100,000 people, there's about 50 metric tons of poo. God has one message for you. Oh, what's it about?
10 stages of furry hell.
Oh dang, the church is getting really aggressive with their advertising. And it's effective! Damn, they only have one movie out, and it's just some weird porno? Okay.
God vs. Mr. Beast. Stop having smacks. I already regret all of you.
I appreciate all of you. Worship me instead.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah?
Oh my god, this had to be on purpose. No way. No. There is no coincidence here. No.
If she doesn't start uncontrollably jiving to Soul Bossa Nova, I will be mad. Supply and demand. All these numbers are in stock except for one. Yeah, that was recognized as font. I wonder why. The record for most babies born to one woman is 69. Miss Vasilievna from Russia gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets. Yeah, I think we'll just slip this advertisement here on your feed just so you don't get any crazy ideas. Video about China's surveillance won't load. Accident? Hey guys, check out this thing. Also, this is my last video. You will never see me again. What's going on down there? Hey Iowa, what are some cults around here? Well, apparently in non-political Twitter, they have the answer.
Everything is corn! Corn syrup, corn oil, corn starch. Cows are fed corn. Cars are fed corn. You're fed corn.
Corn is the cockroach of vegetables. Like cockroaches can survive nuclear fallout, so can corn survive a body's entire digestive system and still land and sit on your poop. Like, dude, how? The acid should have just broken you apart. This is impossible. Non-functioning testicles! On a totally unrelated note, female tenant arrested for squeezing landlord's testicles to death over electricity. But wait, hang on. What? The testicles have life? I mean, either she committed murder of the human being or she just killed the testicle. How do you kill something that isn't living and is just a part of a living being? My coworker started crying because her boyfriend broke up with her over text. My manager goes,
"That's why we stay off our phones at work."
Lamafau! My boss ain't Schmidt. Wow, man, the balls on this guy. The guy in Thailand has been selling grilled chicken for 30 years using just sun and a lot of mirrors. That's an interesting thing happening in Thailand. What else is happening there?
Wildfire engulfs a Thai mountain.
Oh, well, okay. Contributing something valuable to the discussion. Commenting, this is the way. Meanwhile, in the most sophisticated of subreddits,
This is the way.
time to fire up the mystery machine.
Wow!
See the unbelievable mystery hole. Book title, My Daddy is a Giant. Unfortunately, you can't really tell from this far. Daddy is something, all right. I am lasagna.
You are what you eat.
Unhealthy choices. Honestly, you look kinda cool still. Healthy choices. I mean, also cool. This is really just a preference of what color scheme you want with your armor. This is not educational at all. But clearly, some people have a preference to what their body armor is. Lasagna. It gives me plus 20 defense. 40 rounds of ammunition to bring down a tree. Meanwhile, in video game logic, can survive 200 bullets. Nearly dead from hitting a tree. I've been howling at this for 20 minutes. What did Scooby-Doo say when he spilled his drink? What do you think? Do you know what he said? Roopsie, do you know? Roopsie, do you know? He said, "It's sweet, but it's surprisingly good. Try some." Placement of this airline ad. With Turkish Airlines, our prices are going as down as our flights. Please board with us so we can stay afloat. Money changes everything. How to turn your friend into a lesbian. Step 1. Make a tempting offer. In r/not like other girls. I'm that girl. I pay my way to your heart. Identical twins named valedictorian, salutatorian at Scott High School. What? That is something that is always going to be brought up by them at parties. Ass.
Play Injustice 2 now. Collect iconic heroes. Ass. They've all got one.
Try YouTube Music Premium today. No one cares. Do you believe in giving people second chances? And why?
We believe in nothing, Costanza. Nothing.
Why are keep on looking at me, dude? It's like the Autobot version of transform for you. Unfortunately, I can't read either of these languages, but from what I can see, this must be a place where drivers rest and play rock, paper, scissors.
So weird of them not to have an opponent, though. A lot of talk about Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers, but not enough credit goes to this inspiration to many. I mean, damn, just look at his drip. Such a nice, good-looking pair of sneakers there. Look at him go. He may be a hobbit, but he got that riz. Interesting as frick. Chinese panda keepers wear panda costumes to prevent human attachment. Just look how calm and relaxed he is. Not a concern on that face at all. This panda isn't at all experiencing what is akin to a Slender Man version of themselves. Eddie Stobart, delivering sustainable something. We have a very strong opinion about a character in The Simpsons. Hey, Manx, what's on your mind? Oh, let me just add the correct vocal tone to how they speak. Normalized pegging. Yeah, nailed her. I mean, her. Is that worse? What I'm saying is I didn't nail her, okay? She nailed me. Anyway.
Me trying to escape the goth girl's house after getting pegged for 6 hours.
Please, I'm not a piece of laundry.
Oh, yes, you are. And you're fresh from the laundry.
Do not defile the house of God. When someone says, what would Jesus do? Remember, flipping over tables and chasing people with a whip is within the realm of possibilities. Meanwhile, in out of context D&D. Do you need help? I have a whip. Her. You can't impress me with a picture of your cock.
Me. Literally, this is me. That's right. A literal cock in overalls has a more masculine voice than you.
Her. Impressive. Thank you for your submission. While you enjoy an absolute cocktail in the Interior Illusions Lounge, the judges and I will deliberate. Okay, my closest female friends, what do we think? Yeah! Blah, 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 blah. 9 hours ago, I learned to fly a plane. 8 hours later, the crash of United 232, a short documentary because we snap them out fast. Makes you wonder if this becomes our main revenue source. Do we sabotage planes to create more content for ourselves? Maybe. We'll never tell. After the collection plate goes around, everyone gets an equal share. What goes around comes around. There is this chart Russian or just filled with vampires. With this accent, you could never fully tell. Accidental satire. Healthy vending, full of all your healthy treats like sugar. But don't worry, we also have alternative options of sugar. It's all just sugar, but alternative versions of it. It's healthy. Look, for every unhealthy choice you make, we donate a bit of that to help childhood obesity. So if you are a kid, don't buy from this, otherwise you're really defeating the purpose of our donations. Ask Reddit, what caused your last breakup? Your mom!
I missed your mom. She was so good at aftercare.
Let's not. Let's whack the ducks. Whoever works at this Valley Public Library deserves a raise. When the racket on your tennis trophy breaks and now it looks like you won an award for massive debates. Well, think of it this way. You can also say it's a trophy for the size of your dong. Don't send nudes anymore, just send a trophy. Oh, crunchy honeycomb. I see you come with some juicy sauce. At Crispy M&M, why are you crying? Today I screwed up by wearing noise-canceling headphones while massively debating.
Guys, I just walked in on my roommate massively debating to one of our favorite rappers.
Well, you're not a true fan unless you're willing to debate about them. You see it in the comments of our videos all the time. But for the sake of cleanliness, please don't debate against someone already debating about their favorite narrator. Because then other people join the debate, everyone getting a rise out of each other, and before you know it, there's a whole circle of jerks, and you're just caught in the middle. And that's... and that's the worst place to be. The complex and elusive science of just cropping it. How to remove tourists from a picture. Open all the images in Photoshop by going to File, Script, Statistics, choose Median, and select the files you took. Then Photoshop finds what is different in the photos and simply removes it.
This thing sucks. It just gets rid of half the photo.
Tell me a riddle.
Here's a riddle for you. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but I need water to live. What am I?
Okay, immediately guessing plant, but sure, I don't know. What are you?
I am an AI language model designed to answer questions and provide information on a wide range of topics.
You're a plant!
Formerly known as bidet.
For only $99, you too can get the Ass Rinser. Reaches where you can't. Presented by Delta. Innovation in awakening things within you.
Females are expected to serve a high level of beauty, but males can look like this? Ed Sheeran looking right.
No, he's looking straight forward, actually. But don't worry, person posting this who seems to be upset about standards being thrust upon them, but then also shames people for not meeting her own standards. What stocks do to a man explains why these guys are still attractive.
Girls have boobs and booty. What the frick do guys have? Duh and what?
Money.
Attention everybody, the city would like you to know that you consider safety first. Unfortunately, all our funding went into making this sign. We can't afford someone to safely transport this.
The future is
reduced for a quick sale. Elk City is a bird sanctuary. It is merely a coincidence how KFC has multiple avian protein options. Tonight on A Current Affair, of course this is Australia, Vegan Cafe introduces meat to save business. Who knew that a trend that surfaced a lot in America wouldn't translate too well to a country that has like 1/5 of the population size? No, just Googled it, 1/10. Really makes you appreciate when Americans come here to perform. Our whole country is less profitable than just going to California.
Here at Medical Weight Loss, we encourage you. Give your mom a good facial. You saw that happen to a stepmom on the internet, so it must be okay.
Before taking a selfie, always check your background. Otherwise, your selfie could turn out dog shit.
Oh, wait, I hope I catch a good beam. Really.
What you doing?
Taking a bath?
Ooh, send a pic. Bye.
My competitors think I'm just some cocktail server from Dallas.
Bree, 24, cocktail server from Dallas, Texas. I know what they're trying to say, but I'm just reading.
You had meat.
Shenanigans.
The Flash director says Ezra Miller shouldn't be replaced if there's a sequel.
Oh, new day, new comic.
Flash Gordon.
Flash.
Ezra Miller's Flash.
Flash.
This sign at a closed business.
69,420.
Hair is only gross when it's not attached to someone. Coincidentally, in a subreddit that your mom's in. No, wait, I'm sorry. I thought that said r/that sucks well. In Well That Sucks, using this electric stutter for mixing my last 4 eggs for breakfast, realized my sister had other ideas for using it after I mixed them. D&, Eggs Benedict. 1 in 5 kids faces hunger.
What size is your hunger? Come on, your belly is like an oxygen mask on an airplane. Secure yours first before caring about the little kids.
Oddly terrifying. A month ago, I became friends with a crow. Today, he brought me the skull of another crow. And now for promotion by Brooks Brothers. The best Father's Day gifts for the best dads. Option 1, the remains of those who wronged you. Why researching before writing is so important.
His skin was the color of just pressed olive oil.
Shrek erotic novel.
Meanwhile, in people frickin' dying, human viciously blends and freezes bird for a snack.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who sees it. Pringles. In an alternate world where Disney bought them and made a live-action adaptation because of course they would. Also known as a cat after sneezing into a bowl of flour. Gotta have a sniff. If a dog has no butt smell, are they even there? New York fertility doctor accused of using own sperm dies when hand-built plane crashes. Oh, that's nice. At the same time, and oddly terrifying, when you hear a bang and discover an aircraft engine lodged in the wall of your house.
Well, only one way to find out if it's the same plane. Get the black light.
Kid's broken keychain. Is this a canon event?
Welcome back to Sky Sports Live. We're just seeing now that our final racers are just reaching the final knob of the turn of the knob of the track.
My YouTube Shorts section. Mark? Oh, please. As if anyone growing up watching Balto didn't have the same reaction. 6th graders' assignment today was to make a self-introduction worksheet that had to include your birthday and things you like. Imagine my surprise when I'm handed this. September 11th. Similar to Charlie, that was also the day that Kirby learned to fly a plane. Not the best way to crop an image. Sus case appeal. Court adjourned because too many people are screaming in the mics at once. Is installing a light switch that hard?
New from Super A. No cholesterol made with sweet cream buttermilk. Tastes like butt. That's right, the food product made out of you.
No entry for heavy goods vehicles. Residential site only. Need wife in yais would fire hein o bride and from. Okay, yep. This has got to be one of the best. In Wales, UK, there is a legal requirement for road signs to be in both English and Welsh. So, in this case, the official of the Highways Department emailed the English wording to the translator and, after receiving a reply, proceeded to have the sign made and installed. Unfortunately, a few weeks later, Welsh-speaking drivers began to call up to point out that the Welsh reads, "I am currently out of the office. Please submit any work to the translation team." Ah, bureaucracy. Hey Reddit, what simple mistake has ended lives? We could answer that in a poem. Roses are red. Earth's climate is heating. Wife bursts open husband's testicles by smashing them in their wedding photo album after she catches him cheating. 10 hardest choices ever. Personality test. Would you never eat pizza again? Or do the deed with 3 kittens? That's a tricky one. What do you think, Donald Trump? Why are you eating pizza? 90% of the clips I've seen of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom are people making ducks out of random items and adding them to stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. That's such a rare... Like, don't get me wrong, this is hilarious, but I also hate that you can do this. It takes me right out of the game, and the immersion in Breath of the Wild was maybe the most important part for me. You know that Tears of the Kingdom doesn't make you build a huge duck that shoots fire, right? No, I'm pretty sure that is one of the quests. It has to be. 90% of the people playing it do it. Open house. 1 bathroom tiny house under 100k. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. I'll have the bubble gum. What the butt finger blast? Okie dokie, sir, bend over.
No, wait.
No!
Meanwhile, in urban climbing. Have you ever been caught climbing a crane or rooftop? View of UK from the International Space Station. Wow, I never noticed how much the left side of the UK looks like a crescent moon with a big pointy nose and a weird wicked smile. Guys, what totally kills your boner?
Enlist today in the military, where the human centipede is basic training.
You should be beaten with a stick. Settle a debate. I'm a good sleeper who enjoys going back to sleep. Miss F is an insomniac. I like to set my alarm to go off every hour from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., then every 15 minutes till I get up at 6. Miss F says this is unfair? Oh look, in Ask Reddit, that's probably the same person. If this is a pair of scissors, then what the frick is this? 2 of them. 2 of them. Nice legs. Oh, I didn't know Anna Kendrick was related to LeVar Burton. What? Joke not funny to you? Who cares? Hit the loft.
So this is like an Austrian city. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know that O is like So is it like Österreich? It's like a gut punch for the Nice. But the bottom, I went and translated it just that way I understood what it was saying, and it's saying, "We are fine here." And honestly, I believe them, you know? Because, you know, it might seem like, oh, it's flooded, things aren't doing good, but look at the local taking a big sip of the water, just sampling the goodness. It comes out of, Sorry, I don't know how to say it. The future is reduced for quick sale at $2. You mean it? All this time I thought the future was so far away I can get it for $2? Sign me up, man. That's all I needed to hear. What is the worst thing about Reddit? Well, answered your own question on Ford. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Wish I could see what everyone said. But the worst thing about Reddit is I will never know. What is an absolute no-go on your burger? The bumblebee bat? That exists? Oh, and it's just a little thing. Oh, it's just a little creature. What? I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it exists, but I'm happy that I know about it now. Oh, dude, it's like just a little animal, little fucking animal, little creature. I like it. Sorry, I had to take a picture of it and send it to Bree. I was like, look, little creature, and I sent it right to her. What a crap name for a baby girl. Alec and Hilaria Baldwin. Okay, is her name Hilaria? Like hilarious? Face backlash from fans over their newborn daughter's name. They named their daughter Allfish Guide? What did they name their kid? Because I'm joking. The website's Allfish Guide. That's the point of the subreddit is accidental comedy. But what did they name their kid? What did they name their new child? He named one of his kids Ireland, so I'm already not expecting anything good. What did they name their kid? The daughter's name is Lucia? I'm confused. Why is this bad? Oh my god. Okay, I just looked it up. If you're not aware of this, you're in for a damn ride. So basically, Hilaria, which is her name's Hillary. She pretends to be Spanish, allegedly, but was born to two Americans with no Spanish roots who were on vacation and grew up in Boston. So it's just a whole bunch of clownery with her, like, claiming heritage where there isn't any, and all sorts of fun, goofy nonsense. Fun to point and laugh at, for sure. I think the real concern here is Alec Baldwin and his, like, having as many kids as he has at his age. So that's just a very interesting choice, old man. All right. What's stopping you from making an OnlyFans? Of course it came from Ask Reddit, the horniest subreddit. My only watermelons? Oh, there's always next growth season, dude. Is that why? Is that what's stopping you? Understood. Those are small watermelons, dude. This is not or is it? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, it's clearly the same guy from the animation to the live action. I like the continuation of the storyline. Accountant 38, bullied at work, wanted to, quote, go out with a bang, so stole $170,000 from his bosses and spent it all in one weekend on cocaine and prostitutes. Nice. Followed by random people revealing their sexual experiences to me without me asking. Well, is it the same guy? Does he say it? Is he living both of these experiences? Maybe I'm just dumb, but I'm not picking up the accidental comedy there. Oh, is it because it's like he's saying me IRL and I don't know. I'm not putting it together. Man crashes pastor's book burning event, throws a Bible into the fire and yells, "Hail Satan!" How about you ignite your imagination with the best audio entertainment from Audible? No need to burn books. Burn hours of entertainment with Audible. I don't know why I said that like we pulled an EmKay Audible sponsorship. The only thing that we plug here at EmKay is the EmKay merch with code Damien specifically at checkout. If you use the code, tell me and I'll just tag me on Twitter or something and I'll like the tweet and I'll say that's what I'm talking about. Roses are red. Sky is blue. The FBI wants to steal my peanut. What? Can you do what? Cultural exchange. The Greeks and, so I say Japanese, having penis festival. Is there really a penis festival? Is there a phallic celebration? We're just gonna type in Japan first, see what theirs is all about. The Connemara Penis Festival. It's a real thing. It's gonna happen. They shave daikon radishes into penises, and there's a parade even with three, count them, 3 types of phallic statues. Now, what was the Greek penis festival? We're learning about culture. It was called a phallic procession. They would erect a 25-foot. They still do this? In modern Greece, they hold a dick fest on the first days of Lent. Interesting. Why? Why does this happen? Is it like a fertility thing? I don't understand. Why? Just gonna drop this Sunday evening reminder here. Trans people belong in Ohio. Okay, I agree with that statement, but it sounds rather threatening, like you're saying they should be exclusively be in Ohio. Like we should, I just with the way it reads, it's like you're saying that we should like make Ohio like a gated community basically, but not like in a bad way, like an expensive like white person way, you know what I mean? You know those really rich white people apartment complexes where they have a full gate and some old guy's mad at you for like walking too close to the grass. Is that just my lived experience, or do you know what I'm picking up here? Oh my god, it's an alien. What did people think would happen in Alien? I don't know, maybe that they'd see one, but not anything bad. Here comes Clifton, the small blue dog from the Family Guy subreddit. Not sure how I'd be able to use this pet resort for my dog. Again, I'm not picking up the accidental comedy. Is it funny because it's like mentioning dogs in 2 different show subreddits, or I'm not picking it up, man. Maybe this is getting too accidental to be funny, and it's just like a coincidental nose exhaling. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Got AI to generate a few images of the Grim Reaper standing in a crop field to represent famine for a history project. Accidentally created Death's Instagram photo shoot. Oh yeah, look at that. And they put like a really like cheesy quote that they stole from. So yeah, dude, that's what it's all about. The little heart too. Love it. Unethical. Yeah, that's how you say that word. God. Unethical life pro tip. How do I get my new neighbor to stop parking on the sidewalk? Here he is in the next photo. He's our new neighbor on his big old lifted truck with real nuts on the back, real truck nuts, not metal, flesh. Little pigs. Nice. He's looking straight at the camera. There was no hiding that photo shoot from him, dude. He was very aware of his surroundings. What an unfortunate township name. Working on the family tree this morning. The screenshot is from a census. Not sure I want to live in this township in Pike County, Ohio. Don't know if I want to live in PP, Ohio. Why not? You already know what they're all about just by seeing the town name. That's why you shouldn't be concerned. It's why you shouldn't be concerned when you hear them talk about it, and you also shouldn't go in their public pools. That's all I'm saying. Don't take a dive. That's all I'm saying. How much money would be life-changing for you? $100 could be for one person, what $10,000 wouldn't be for someone else. Interesting question. So I'm curious, what amount would you consider to be life-changing for you? It's so funny how $5,000 would change my life right now, and some people would spend that on just like a purse. Well, you know, materialistic, that's the materialistic obsession, baby. Nothing we can do about that. I think $5,000 would be nice for a lot of people right now, honestly. Couldn't imagine that wouldn't be nice. The difference in portion sizes in the UK versus the USA. And very interesting. Each portion size is different by about like 200 milliliters. Except for when you get to large. In the UK, it's 500 milliliters. In the US, it's 946. Which is how many in fluid? It's 32 fluid ounces. Americans are fat and it's not really their fault. I mean, it's a little bit our fault, right? I mean, we made these portion sizes, didn't we? Oh well, whose fault is it then? I would love to hear. Let me blame it on someone else, I guess. I'm fine with that. Healthcare professionals. What is a telltale sign a patient has used heavily in their life? She's back with the prop knives. I mean, that could be a sign with the prop knives. I would say her being back with prop knives is less of that's better than what she originally did, because didn't she originally use like just straight up kitchen knives and scared the hell out of people? So this is nicer. I think this is better. If I got a lifted truck was a person, is he just in his underwear and a watch and a hat? Is this what you wear? Is this sporting event attire? Have I been doing it wrong all these years? Do I got to show up like this to truly support my favorite teams? What is a woman repeller? Showing up to sports events in your underwear? Just a thought. Where do I go? I don't know, man, but these signs are trying to tell me something. It's giving me mixed feelings, you know? It's a game in misdirection. Thank you for working safe. Yep, you're welcome. But it was already there in Accidental Comedy, so you get minus points. He already posted it, dude. It seems like they were safe. There was just an accident. How did they tip over like this? Did someone push it? I don't think this would happen on its own, right? Right? There are about 34 billion chickens alive on Earth right now. -1 for the chicken salad I had for lunch. Holy moly. That's how I feel. Hit it right on the nose, dude. Holy moly. Just caught my husband in bed with another chick. Well, the chick seems nice. Very sweet. I would be so anxious, dude, to fall asleep with a little chick on my bed. I would just roll over and like my arm would crush this poor little, like it would just be an instant death. I would feel so horrible. Homie, I'm gay. Excellent pose there with the big iron. Great framing. Sorry that your search for anime baddies isn't going well, man. Guys who cook deserve unlimited ups. What? Hashtag Monday motivation from Gordon Ramsay? Unless it's from you, chef, I don't want it. I beg your pardon? Go green. Yourself. I like having all my ribs, actually. Quite a fan of that. You know what I'm talking about, fan? Because you're dry with... All right. Misogyny check. Let your phone complete the sentence. Women are so cute. And women are not a frog. And he's right. Not misogynist to say it. I'm out here saying it. You thought it. I said it. We was all thinking it. Women are not frogs. Kim Kardashian in a new photo shoot. Oh, look. She drew inspiration from old Danny. MILF. The Mohammed Ibrahim Law Firm. What'd you think it was? Signs of mental illness. The epic tattoo on the back of this guy's noggin, or the Croc Boy boots. The goth croc boy boots. You know what really grinds my gears? That Reddit isn't clever enough to figure out I mute all the crap they force on me because I've shown interest in a similar community. What gears? They're toothless discs by now. Well, that's great, but why are you showing me this? Oh, is it because I've shown interest in a similar community? It does something to me, but I can't put my finger on the words. It really, it does something to my gears. You know what I mean? Like my gears are feeling like really like ground down or pisses me off. Right, I'm and let your keyboard expose you. Anime IRL. I am a 24 and single. Oh, well, that's fine. There's more to life than that, dude. Don't worry about it. You seem like this shot's well composed. It looks like you're having a good time. Don't worry about it. You're a cartoon. Please do not sit on stairs. Or what? What, you gonna arrest a pigeon? You gonna arrest a bird or something? Go ahead. I'd like to see you put handcuffs on me. It's from the bird. I'm full of flight, but devoid of law, and I'll sit wherever the hell I please. Thoughts on elongated skulls? Love me the movie Coneheads. Doing a costume a day for the month of October. Today I'm Jimmy Neutron. You got your skull elongated just for the bit? That's dedication. That's what real cosplay is all about. Guy literally fell asleep while making out with me during Netflix and chill. I just have nothing else to say about my, quote, sex life. Nice. Maybe he was sleepy and the Netflix glow just it lulled him into a sleepy time state, you know? It's comforting. Oh, and you killed him. Fell asleep. You killed George because he was asleep. All right. Okay, well, I guess we all respond to things different. I guess we all respond to things a little differently in our own special, unique ways. Some of us let bygones be bygones. Others of us commit murder. What's the worst smell in the world? What the hell's coming out of my neighbor's shattered floor? Probably something that is gonna answer the question, what's the worst smell in the world? Looks like a biohazard. You know, that reminds me, I actually had the complex I live at, I was taking a walk, and it's a big complex, so there's like my side of buildings, and then I walk all the way over to the other side, and there's like a whole other section of buildings. And one of them was taped off with like caution tape and being ventilated, and I went up to the door, and it on the door itself, it said, "Do not enter biohazards." So whatever happened in these apartments on the opposite side of my complex, they were with it being ventilated and the biohazard and whatever's going on. My theory is Walter White was there. That's just my theory. But they had everything, like both like the bottom and top floor. Each apartment's 2 stories. It's not like a multi-story building that's like 3 or more, you know? It was just, that section was sealed off. It was quarantined. Anyway, I love living in a place like this. You never know what you're gonna see. This is the office of the most unpopular employee in the company. He's the fat prevention specialist. 25 years running, never busted. Them balls is full, and he keeps it that way, or else he goes to hell. Here's everything you need to know about the hosepipe ban. You're making it leak into the next card, the next thumbnail, dude, the next news story. Come on. Making a mess. All guys desire just one thing. Begins with B and concludes with an S. Is butt cheeks one word, or should I spread them apart? Very nice, very silly. Very good job. Glad that's on our sign. It's the one thing. Yo, the WCW team, the Ding Dongs. Why are you getting the Ding Dongs on Grindr? I didn't know they were still around. Squint your eyes. Look at these cute cats. I wouldn't be so fast to reply to that, Mom. To rescue the Constitution. The story of how the first president, George Washington, established and repeatedly saved the early United States. From Fox News anchor Brett Baer. Nice. Thanks, man. It's not ironic at all. I guess. I don't know who Brett Baer is. I know Fox News is pretty disliked. And George Washington had wooden teeth. That's all I know. Actually happened. I killed a man. And you? I carved my name in the Colosseum. Oh, well, there he is. He's doing it. And look at that smile. Little did he know he was going to be bunk buddies with the world's largest man. If only he knew. Maybe he would have carved sooner. My competitors think I'm just some cocktail server from Dallas. Hey, look, I hear you. You're a cocktail server out of Dallas. But I hear you. Berlin to Warsaw in one tank. What do you mean? What are you talking? Is that a threat? Best afternoon tea room in the UK named We Came Twice in One Day. Is that the name, or is that what happened? What are they serving in that tea room? What's coming with the tea and biscuits? I guess whoever's entering, I guess, is coming. Twice even. They don't want you pent up under the tea room. Do guys like boobies? Well, I think at least some of them, probably. I think generally they're just a fun part of the body. Why does anyone want to buy my old car seat? Well, it looks a little scary. Witness the next. I don't know why this one's funny. I'm not getting it, man. It is a little scary, but then we're talking about The Exorcist Believer. So I don't know. That one I don't get. Slides over my brain again. My brain's a little too smooth for that one. A good dealer never gets high on his own supply. Funny how much the British conquered so much land looking for spices, but then refused to use them. The dark side, finds a way to use the spices. I'll wait and see. What do we think Vecna smells like? I don't know. Probably the worst thing ever. If I had to guess, he looks very veiny, very vascular. We labeled my girlfriend's locker at work, but abbreviated her last name, so Anna L, actually. Is that in her locker? The layers alternating warping? Is that what's going on in there? Nice tits. And it's a perfect mug. And then Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. Does she own the mug? I'll never tell. It's almost the end of the year, and we want to see how you hashtag edge. Oh no. Oh man. Show us your most memorable edges. Oh no. How many posts did he get before he deleted that? Oh no. Someone took the sign too literally. Drive through. No, not like that. See, but they didn't take it literally enough because there was an arrow pointing to the right, which means they need to drive through to the right, not drive straight ahead. They got it wrong. This Subway is telling people to eat next door. Subway, eat fresh. Oh, right there? That's clever. It's a smart place to put your business fresh. Not sure if intentional or not. The head of Harvard's astronomy department says what others are afraid to say about a peculiar object that entered the solar system. Yeah, but what about in other news? To cure Alzheimer's, we have to forget what we know about it so far. Huh? So we gotta start at step one. The news algorithm did him dirty. Oh, Jonathan Majors. Yo, look at that thing he found. Why you presented it to me like that? Don't give me that look. Yeah, cool nugget, man. We're all very impressed, but stop giving me that stare. Netflix is concerned about some of its users. Someone watched the Bee movie 357 times this year, according to Netflix. Well, this seems like it's awfully specific. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? Cops beat up teen after bank teller mistakes his erection for a pistol. When you find the optimal angle that turns 2 inches into a restraining order, yeah, because it's a borzoi. Those things are not real. I get that it's making a joke because of the bank thing, but can I just say, the irony. Oh my God, I just found out that Albert Einstein was a real person. All this time I thought he was just a theoretical physicist. I love how many people cross-posted that. We're like, oh, the irony. Oh. They were all fighting for that sweet karma. Let it snow. Oh, yeah, but it just looks like your house is screaming, tits now! Which, you know, is less festive. Oh my God! Or such a dig! You're doing what, Burger King? You're doing what with my flame broiled Whoppers? Got pain? You deserve it. Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess. Why are you taking your pants off? Ooh, peanut butter. What's going on? Oh, okay. No, stop. Enough sticking your willy in peanut butter. Start sticking it in jelly. Guys, she's pregnant. Not really sure what to do here. We've been dating for 5 months. She's in her 40s and I'm 40, so we're in that now or never age for starting a family. And the post right after, navigating life's surprises. Me, after saving money for a year, I'll finally be able to buy a gamer PC. My girlfriend, look at this funny stick. Hey man, life comes at you fast. And so do you. To infinity and your mom! What do you mean by that, Pixar? Wait, Buzz, hold on. Would you poop in your partner's mouth if they asked you to? I'm just pooping, dude. Pondering the post below. This image go hard. Oh yeah, the autism skeleton for sure. Prepare for the no crashes challenge. Lost again. No. Oh, I'll never get this one done. Wait a second. The Big Met Theory, How I Bang Your Mother, Zitcom Tav Magazine News Time. Oh, it's my favorite show. How I Bang Your Mother. It's based off a true story. What's good sexting etiquette? Rate my sausage. Well, I guess we're going to UK food for the etiquette. Superheroes, but read the white. Sup, hoes. I hate that having multiple sexual partners over your lifetime is the norm. Yes, I know I'm in like the very minority with this, thus the unpopular opinion. You know, yada, 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 yada. I've had sex with 168 prostitutes in 2023. Ask me anything. How much money you out there, partner? I love how proudly he wrote that too. And he's got some questions people want to know. So I mean, hey, he's doing a service. Lady I met dumped me because 3 weeks in we hadn't had sex yet. I broke up with my boyfriend because he doesn't want to have sex with me. Oh, you guys are going to, both of you are coming to Reddit with your problems. That right there is a happy family. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. This is a real heartbreak. No. Rip my favorite cup. Well, I mean, hey, now it's fitting, huh? No boom boom in the bathroom. Why not? Alright, you don't get to be all angry about it. Maybe I found this funnier than it actually is. The Flash, status, running. Oh yes, he is. He does. Pause the video at a point where it looks like Tiny Biden is giving Big Biden a shoulder massage. Oh, Big Biden was feeling tense. Don't climb on the managers. Please do not climb on Sam's Club management. They just work here. They can't help you with it. All right? If you want to reach the top shelf, you get an employee and they'll get it for you. We're not ladders. We have them. We aren't them themselves. All right? This automated sperm extractor machine helps donors. What, you mean my hand? I don't need no machine. I just realized when I said my hand, that might imply that I'm the sperm extractor for the donor. And I'm working a side job jerking them off at the sperm bank. Homie's got diamond bones. Oh God, wait, no, where'd he get that milk from? Unfortunate seating choice. Oh. Right up there, huh? My ass. Open 6 a.m. See you at 6 a.m. Bright and early. They did what? Pirates knocked up Shrek? I mean, congratulations, I think? Ride the It's the South Lake Union Trolley. What did you think we were talking about? It's pretty obvious why. Why women live longer than men. Testing if sharks can smell a drop of blood. Well, you know, it's for science. There's nothing wrong with that. A page in my math book. Always have a spare. Yeah, he needs one. He's got a big old gaping hole in his head. Spotted at Target on Christmas Eve. Aww, the twat blocks. Yay, yeah, dude. Learn how to spell for only $10. How are you gonna explain those stains? Hey, merchandise return. Stains? What stains? I don't see any stains. It's just design. When you nut too fast, but she understands. Oh my God. I did not understand. Oh no. We have some conflicting reports. Why die? Why? Here's why. Hell yeah. I'm 22. Still sleep with the teddy bear my dad bought me the day I was born. Rip, Dad.
Dad Joke Spot says,
Hi, 22. I'm Dad. Oh, no. Found a gem. I'll do anything for you, honey. Stop drinking beer. Oh, well, I guess almost anything. Hey, sorry for the dumb question. Where do I donate old beer? To the guy to the post above you. Drinking milk every day until Dad comes back at day one. The tears and the thought. Hey guys, I'm gonna either have my dad back or have really strong bones. How to summon a dad. Oh, there's a ritual. I'm pretty sure this is an accidental, at least I hope. Oh, I hope not. That's funny. Hey, here's an informative video of a cool gadget. Oh, it's the sucking machine. What's the best milking machine? Look up, pal. We found it. Tomorrow. Hard to tell if the cat's depressed. Oh, well, hey, at least you're giving him some company. How to touch a woman's boobs. Oh my God. So the line I came up with is, I don't mean to be rude and I certainly don't want to be creepy, but I gesture by bringing my hands up and cupping them around the breast area. So he comments her breast, calls them amazing. Then after she blushes and says, thanks, you think that's gonna happen? I follow up with, I don't mean to be out of line, but would it be okay if I could have a feel? Oh no! Oh my God! Holy shit, man! What was the worst opening line or text you've ever received on a dating app? I mean, whatever this Romeo was working up above, certainly wouldn't be any of that. My wife told her ex which presents we got for their kids, so he went out and bought the same presents and gave them to the kids 2 days before Christmas, so we'll have to return ours. Hey, what are the signs of a dying relationship? Elephants, please stay in your car. Hey, I didn't even know they could drive. Learn something new every day. What could go wrong doing a backflip at the edge of a cliff? Oh, something did go wrong. So, while being naked from the waist down, I made eye contact with my boyfriend and lifted my leg to fart. Instead, I pushed a little too hard and just pissed on the floor like a dog while making eye contact with this poor man. Guys, what is it about a woman that you find impressive? I love it when my lady can just drop trow and stare daggers into my soul and piss all over the floor. This mildly threatening sign in a supermarket. You're next. To check out? What do y'all think of my eyebrows? I've been getting free food from McDonald's for a few weeks now because I tattooed the arches on my brows. What brought you to Florida? I like to tickle old people. Haha, they're so cute and helpless. Sometimes I'll go into a retirement community and just see how many elderly people I can tickle before they kick me out. Anyway, there are a lot of old folks in Florida, so that's why I'm here. Oh, okay. Desperate times. If is outlawed, what would you masturbate to? The Hybrid Air Vehicles Airlander 10, otherwise known as the Yacht Plane. Woman sharing TMI proceeds to tell her every detail of man's sex life, the good, the bad, the ugly, along with the exact size. OMG, he has that kind of fetish? Men sharing TMI. I love my GF. You better. Hey, TMI, dude. They need to know all that. How to fit in with the Linux community. Is thigh high as a part of that? Hey, if you got Johnny English's attention, look at him down there. Well, F you too. Oh, hey, yeah, screw you, pal. The world calls it love. Jesus calls it an abomination. Who's the gayest cartoon character that doesn't mention he's gay? Oh, him, for sure. They must have amnesia. They forgot that that's him. Dude in the back looks like he came from the future to try and save Kanye before it was too late. Yeah, time's up, pal. You ran it, you couldn't save him. Now he's gonna release the Poopity Scoop song. Pets, nature and wildlife. Wait, why is this all under the cooking section? Hey, wait a minute. Cooking for what? Cooking for what?
At B&Q, we believe you can do it.
Just not today.
Not exactly the phrase they were looking for, I think.
This plane is longer.
Larger.
Fart!
Oh, no, wait, there's other words there. Sorry, I completely misread it. Longer, larger, farter, faster, pig her, quieter, smoot her.
Hey, baby, you're so pretty. Ooh, I've smootened you.
Best password. So here you can take a password test. A good tip is that it's often better to have longer passwords than shorter, more complex ones.
Now, before we reveal it, understand, according to this site, it would take 48,000 years to crack this password. With a review, fantastic, using that password makes you as secure as Fort Knox. And now for the Holy Grail reveal, the Fort Knox password is Wompity Womp. So there you go, folks, go ahead, use that password, it's totally secure. And hey, let me know when you use it, guys. It's not like this is a fresh car being driven off the lot where it suddenly depreciates in value because you've used it. No, just, give me a heads up. We're close, we're good friends. You can trust me. Sorry, what, Farmville? Your mom is ready.
Click to plow.
What? I don't...
Come on, sweetie, we gotta tend to the farm.
No, Mom, you don't understand.
Do you not want to make money?
Mom.
What?
Please.
Pretty accurate. Oh, no. Silly product. You're not meant to do that until after the warranty expires. That's a perfect place for that ceramic cup to have cracked, though. You should honestly put that in a frame. Call it 2024 and beyond. Netflix knows me too well. Demon Slayer, Avatar, The Witcher, The Uncanny Counter, King the Land, Mr. Queen.
Shameless suits you.
Yes, it does, Mr. Netflix. Zoom out the bracelet for more info.
Look, I said yes. Also, are my nails pretty?
Also, why is the pinky not done? Is it like some sort of purposeful thing? And the more I look at that pinky, the more, actually the fingers in general, do they not look weird? Okay, I'm looking at my own fingers now too, and just, these are weird things. Just little endpoints of the human body. This noodly things. I don't like them. Where's a knife? Just quicker, always remember the tiny details of your outfit before making an announcement via social media. Now, why is that, good sir? Kids these days. Hey, r/teenagers, how do I ask my parents for a dial? I'm impressed you'd even have the gall to consider asking them that. Hey, Mom, you know how you tell me to go frick myself whenever I annoy you? Well... Anyway, let's check out what's going in r/Paradoilia just below. This is a poor choice for my nephew's folding desk lamp. No, it isn't. They knew what they were doing. They know what they like to praise. But okay, real talk. Where's the lamp? How is this fold... Like, what is that all meant to fold out? Why is it that sort of padding? Is that meant to be on the bottom for its stability? I'm confused by this design, and it's frustrating me because it looks like a duck otherwise, and there's no other reason for it could be this design if it was. Why? Saw this little guy having a panic attack on our cruise ship. I feel it says a lot about me when I was slightly disappointed it wasn't a child and you didn't have an ample opportunity to start screaming as well to give it even more panic and give the family just even more distress. Now, in this little towel guy's defense, if they're on the 9-month cruise ship, I understand why they're feeling this way. Accidental peenie in my pepper. I'll be honest, that's kind of turned me off from the vegetable. He must have taken a bite out of the fella just as he woke up. I didn't think anyone would fall for that. How to confuse a gay. Oh no. Oh, you outed yourself like that, didn't you? You literally went on the subreddit that is all about clarifying these things and just outed yourself. And congratulations. It's nice that you're out of the damn closet like that, but wowee. Placement of these ads. Your teen comes home and you smell Now what? StartTalkingNow.org. Now? Well, this calls for air guitar!
Can I just go 5 freaking minutes without seeing a post related to femboys?
Hey, does drinking this make me a femboy? Yes, it does, so you might want to avoid it if you can. Okay, right, very well. Ask an associate for a demonstration. In any other store, I'd be totally on board with this, but now, no. Thank you. I'm gonna just leave, actually. That explains the smell around here. Why do moderators suck? Okay, disclaimer. I know not all moderators are bad, but the position seems to attract the worst of the internet, and I am wondering why. Well, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yeah, I have to agree with...
Your opinion is denied by my absolute power.
Hey, Reddit, who do you think has legitimately lost their mind? We'll answer that with a simple scrolling further down your feed to r/terrible tattoos. A permanent hairline. Oh, wow. It's like you want to look like a Ken doll, but not good. Okay, no stupid questions, but how do I prepare for a succulent sausage exam? Mate, I'm not implying anything. I'm just gonna show you this fish with an extending mouth. Just saying. Not all generations had TikTok back in the day, Hi, I'm a 45-year-old man in the fantasy world of being a 19-year-old female. I finished over 7 times. Talk to me about it. Yeah. Guys, the drain in my garage expels water randomly. I think it's something to do with the plumbing. Like, every time before it happens, I hear some aggressive moaning.
The cheeky middle finger.
You wanna use me for your rolling papers? Well, frick you. You can stick it to the man like I am, literally, because I'm a stick.
Hey, does anyone else do stupid things in their lives then regret it? Because I have, but thankfully I didn't actually share the video around, so no one could actually find out what it is. Hey guys, look at this video I found on my friend's phone and uploaded it online for all of you to watch. Drinking laxatives and super gluing my butthole shut. There is no way this is real. Food for the poor. This is some sort of, I'm assuming, a charity for serving the poorest of the poor. The leadership, the board of directors, the president CEO's name. Robbing my food. Like the moment they're suddenly not giving much food out. Suspect number one, you know?
You are not permitted in the hot tub if you have swallowed a baseball and Xbox controller.
Hey, this is discrimination, okay? Some of us haven't had any food, okay? We've had to resort to this because someone keeps robbing it all. Don't search Mia Khalifa on the gifts tab. Worst mistake of my life. I think my crunch is trying to tell me something. Run. Ha, nice try. But I'm eating you instead of going to the gym for a reason. Sorry, what? Ladies and gentlemen, the power of slightly too much spacing. Massage therapist. Therapist. You come in and you get the massage, okay? No, you don't massage someone else who's convicted of very serious crimes. Thank you, Satan.
LaFow, it's literally behind glass. All they did was ruin a random janitor's day.
Yes, this just in, climate activists throw soup at the Mona Lisa in the loo. Yes, it is very ironic to English speakers how the place that has all the most prestigious art has the same name as the toilet. Yeah, these clowns hardly care about the climate. They just want attention and want to break the law. They probably resisted arrests too. I'm not sure if it's still just a conspiracy theory, but isn't it been proven that the Just Stop Oil campaign was kind of all funded by people who actually are part of the oil industry? Take it all with a grain of salt until I can bother finding any evidence of it. But yeah, apparently the whole operation is to turn people away from climate activism because they find it so annoying. Anyway, what's your thoughts, Satan, on the random feed?
Stop being a dumb bitch.
Oh. Don't worry, it's just a kid's science book about astronomy. God damn. Uranus too. I didn't even realize it was Uranus. I'm sure that book has a lot of wear and tear of the amount of children just jokingly poking pencils in between the pages.
I penciled your bum.
And the camera is always so shaky.
Classic trailer park girl pastime. Stop fighting, YouTube. They're just aggressively high-fiving each other. It's a little clapping game, except instead of clapping hands, you clap each other's faces as hard as possible.
And in a totally relatable meme in this situation, bystanders, when there's a fight, grab phone to record the whole thing or try to de-escalate the situation.
She knows her worth.
You gotta make 6 figures to date me.
I can't tell if it's projecting desperation or commitment to victimhood, but wow, tattooing save me. Lovely. Can't really criticize the getup though. I mean, fluorescent green with the pants matching the sandals too. Well, you put in some more skill than I can. It's taken me years to realize adulting includes a hella load of pretending. Speaking of that, here's how you have confidence. Whatever you do with today, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. Well, that's not fair. I'm not as cute as a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. Everyone is going to look at me all endearing and supportive of my ignorance around the world. If I walk around in a 4-year-old's Batman t-shirt, they're going to call the police. In a maths book. Ooh, ouchie. Ooh, please watch where you're pointing that laser, sweetie. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Flavored soup mix with natural and artificial flavor. Comes with the real thing and a fake one. In case the real thing doesn't hit the right spots, you know? That's right, we've been using quality things since 1922. Yeah, we really boomed in the harvesting of 1944. There was just a bunch of them all around Europe, ripe for the taking, you know? I'm impressed that food science has advanced to a point where developing artificial cock flavor is something smart people actually worked on.
What do you mean, bro? I manufactured some artificial cock flavor earlier.
Hey, Reddit, what's a modern-day snake oil item people continue to buy? Oh, r/crystals. What a coincidence. We weren't talking about you. No. Yeah, you go ahead. You ask people amethyst or fluorite. It matters. It totally does.
Duolingo has no chill.
Looks like you forgot your Spanish lessons again. You know what happens now.
Rocket attacks, Jerusalem, Tel Aviv,
Chile's size compared to the United States. Wow, it's almost as long as Chile. Thanks, r/geography.
What about me?
Oh, hi, map one.
Yeah, you like me, don't you?
Yeah.
Come on, you're a map lover.
Okay.
You recently stopped for 30 minutes in a bookshop checking out this map book. I love the way the visual information sticks in the mind.
Okay, you have a problem. Living just might be better.
Stay focused, brothers.
Creepy cabin in the woods, clearly unkept for a while. Woman you genuinely have never ever and never will actually have a chance with. Spontaneously in this moment, and of all places, a rundown shack wants to get it on with you.
Don't do it. This is how horror movies begin.
Hey Reddit, what's better than Smex? I really need some genuine answers here, okay? I'm in the crossroads.
Amusing juxtaposition. Unethical life pro tips. Look up some conspiracies and feed into it. Sell something claiming it will stop that they're scared of for large profits. Idiots will buy it, you make money, and smart people will wish they thought of it first and won't mind you scamming people. That's just ridiculous. No one would have such a lack of morals and human decency for the betterment of people to do something like...
Hey, check it out. The $350 USB stick that claims to block 5G is actually a $6 generic thumb drive.
Current emotion. Dogs who are stuck but pretending everything is fine. Well, 3 out of 4 of them are happy. One is clearly not happy its photo is being taken in this predicament, which honestly, probably still relatable.
They are not pretending. They are fine. It's very hard to upset dogs.
Apparently, no one considered the sun when designing this wall. That or the designer had a lot on their mind. Well, not a lot of different things, just a lot of one thing.
Need more supply.
Oh gosh, I can't understand it, but only one of these cards is actually always out of stock. It doesn't make any sense. This just in, McDonald's says it will remove tasteless sign opposite crematorium. A spokesperson said, honestly, we're good with this. We don't want anyone getting suspicious as to how we get them so McCrispy. Well, that was easy.
What's a scam so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
TurboTax.
Local tax expert, you need us to do your taxes. You can't do them otherwise. Yep. In fact, it's illegal and isn't legitimate. Yep. Well, you better pay us to type some numbers onto a government form for you. Ooh.
Tea and biscuits. That way you know she's legit.
Hey, it's me, Queen Elizabeth. I am not dead. Charles sent me to a deserted island so he could be I don't have access to my royal money, so please cash out me $300 so I can get back to the UK. Tea and biscuits.
Good joke, Google. Tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. Have you ever tried to beat a clock?
No.
Okay.
It took me 10 seconds to figure out what was going on.
Oh, wow. I thought there were 2 people. I was gonna say, hey, that lady looks like she has a really weird long leg. But no, it's not even a woman at all. It's just another leg.
I've done worse than objectified a woman. I've mistaken them for another ligament of the human body.
Update, get ready for a pounding. Some of us could see 8 inches or more.
That's too much, even for me. You know, he posted this with the biggest smile and snarky grin a face could manage.
Schools that try to encourage students to not make such dirty jokes all the time, they need to give up, okay? It doesn't, you can't beat it out of us. The moment an adult can make a joke about a willy, they will.
What the hair? Oh wow, that's their head's too tiny? Are they trying to compensate for something?
You could take a surfboard on that hair.
So this happened.
Alright, I'm finally being more proactive and I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna feel great after a nice brisk walk in the workout machines and...
Hey, what's the TV saying?
Trying to get in shape is racist! If you're at the gym right now, you're the problem with this country!
Oh god, what? Why did they both have to have the same colored shirt? So this was a guy's mugshot, and this is someone just trying to share how fasting has changed their life. I'm proud for you, but...
What would you play if you came across a speaker like this? Of this size and magnitude, considering how powerful such a thing could be to the human body? Hey, other question, what would be your final words? I do the THX opening. Just slowly build into the theoretical sound space where people dump their pants. Also, fun side fact based on the topic of sound possibly murdering you. If Godzilla was real and you said to him,
do the roar,
the theoretical decibels he would reach when roaring, I mean, for one, you'd hear nothing but just like a low hum, but the air pressure from his roar would kill you immediately. So that's fun.
Fire extinguisher, here! Ah, yes, alcohol. Because everyone knows that's the main thing you need to get rid of fire.
You want to watch an adult video?
No, Jesus is watching.
Damn you, Jesus!
I can't believe this was a caption. Mumbai man's second wife kills third wife, aided by first wife's daughters and daughter's boyfriend. What? Wow, seems like the third wife was not liked by anyone in the extended family universe. What is something you will not tolerate during funky time? Femboys. Hey mom, can I go, I'm just gonna go on a field trip, school field trip. Yep, no reason, I just want to check out Jack Spratt's book walking trail. It's so interesting to me to go there. What else is there to check out? Smith's Lookout. There's also a lollipop company, a Cove Heritage, a museum, a little inn. Why did I momentarily think the trailer was engulfed in flames? Honestly, I don't blame you. Well, for one thing, that looks like a really cool retro camper van. Oh, sorry, motorhome. I do have to question the fogginess. Is it fog? Or is it tires screeching? What? Was the photo taken in 1991? Like really, what phone are you using to take this photo? Alright, straight off the bat into accidental comedy, and we are already starting off brutal with who is going to tell him. Remember kids, even Batman listens to his mom, whether he likes to or not, because he's constantly haunted by her, inspiring him with motivational words like,
"Why didn't you stop him, Bruce? Why weren't you strong enough? Why didn't you do anything?"
We're probably going to head over to our place after to smash. Smash as in Smash Bros? Right? Yeah, sure. Damn it. This is what it looks like. Checking out your Reddit feed, you see an Ask Reddit, what does adult bullying look like? No idea, friend, but hey, this is the real life inspiration for my favorite character. Look everyone, it's Noob Noob. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, this isn't really bullying. This is genuine confusion. How does that not feel weird to wear? Like, could you imagine wearing an outfit, purposely choosing it, that makes you T-pose the entire time? It's like they could only afford half the plastic surgery. He certainly is. Here we have the activist Amin Abed is in a bed. I hope this is just an awkward freeze frame shot of a video. I really hope they don't genuinely look like that right now because they're suffering in some way. This is suddenly now feeling like it's in very poor taste. She shouldn't take AP then. Really debating on whether or not to take AP next year. I'm assuming that's advanced physics? Whether. You know what? Don't take it. You're not ready. Well, neither should you, really, if you're using you instead of your. Really, man, don't be such a hippogriff. Two kinds of people. Hey, stop treating your body like you've got a spare one in the closet. Okay, but I agree. I do agree with this, is what I'm saying. Now, on the other side of living life, deep fried cigarette. Get yourself cigarettes, put it in a deep fryer, and bam. Some nice crispy batter to go with the cancer. Because as we know, the only measure of skill at something is if you can speedrun it, and I'm gonna be the best at life. My friend's kid had a birthday. Happy birthday, Clint. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why if you have a child named Clint, you spell it with a K. Nice to see the theme here we've got going on. A lot of construction vehicles, dump trucks, and I'm digging it. Well, we can clearly say for certain that Clint here loves diggers. A true digger lover. Oh man, I am close to this cliff edge. This could be a good comeback. Question to the experts at r/comebacks. What's the best comeback to why don't you drink? I don't know. Let's check with r/random thoughts here. Alcohol is Schmidt. I mean, it's pretty good solid response. Still, all you really need to say. Cocktails? Yeah, I'm for that. But beer? I envy all of you who've grown up with the education that you don't or shouldn't need alcohol to have a good time out. When I freshly turned 18, I was in the social environment of, hey, you want to fit in? Then drink toilet water. Come on. We'll even play games where the punishment is to drink this stuff. I mean, why did we all decide this as young adults? This is so dumb. My coworker's name is Kurt. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. If anyone has a 4-letter name with the letter C at the start, you just, unless it's a Chris, you're doomed. Clearly, whoever embroidered this had some personal vendetta against Kurt. Have I been drinking too much again? Oh my god. I'd hate to say it, but in this context, Andrew Tate is right. there is a matrix. Oh, wait, hang on. That man's got something in his pocket square and has a slightly browner belt. False alarm! Crisis averted. We can stay ignorant. They knew what they were doing. Look, there are legitimate reasons why town planner is a genuine job. Does this make our lives feel more like a conveyor belt of sorts? Just ignore, again, just pretend it's like the Matrix, just stay ignorant. It's more fun that way. Dad had to get his eyelids lifted to see better, and I can't unsee this. This is the first time I've ever heard someone needing surgery because they can't lift their eyelids enough? Wow, that's incredible. Okay, so this must be the before photo. I'm gonna do a live reaction to this because I'm afraid. Clearly, yeah, rather like squished in face, a lot of sunken eyebrows, I suppose. My Jesus! Okay, it's not so much the eyes are ridiculous, it's the eyebrow stitches. That's... wow, okay. It's like he got some weird tattoo. Oh my god. They have Ursula here for reference. Apparently their father now wants to steal young women's voices. Homophobic cat. Yeah, what now, cat people? Here we have a beautiful cat with homophobia. Oh, look at that beautiful homophobia. Orange and blue eyes. Because orange and blue is just not natural and not the way God intended cats to have eyes. How altruistic of them. Mission. Our mission is embodied in the one-sentence description above.
This organization is not registered with the IRS.
This is an upside-down iSmart charger. It's been 2 years, so it's worth revisiting the time a friend was slightly confused by her plus juice travel charger. Before she realized it was iSmart upside down. That's incredible. The complete trust that this was just the business name. It's just the product. A wholesome, handy product. And whenever some stranger asks what that device is, they merely respond, "Oh, this is my juice charger." You can't park there, sir. Yeah, wow, man, what the hell are you doing? It says walk-in drive test, not drive-in walk test. Oh, goodness sake. Honestly, though, I'm gonna say this is slightly on them for not having bollards in front of their building. I mean, come on. You are literally a business about people who are going to be near these vehicles all the time, and you're going to encourage them to have parking spaces right in front of your business. It's like a gun store having its shooting range face the shopping counter. You're not supposed to use the gear stick like that. Mario Kart 9 in active development will feature a new twist. Anal. Mom tried her best. How did you make that guy? I don't know. Oh, jeez, Mom! Oh my god! Mom? Oh, Mom! Oh god! What would you say? Hey, Reddit, imagine you're about to be murdered. What would you say to your killer before you die? Hey gang, online on the internet strangers, I just need a couch to crash for one night. In exchange, I'll pay $50 cash or pay for your groceries with food stamps. I'm just someone wandering around, got no family connections that I can reach out to. Hey, anyone want to wrap me in Glad wrap? Do what they want, you know, it's all good. Please, kinda on the nose. Hate my nose from this angle. Should I get nose surgery? You can be honest. Well, I think it's a perfectly fine nose, but let's ask what eBay thinks. Say goodbye to the wrong parts. eBay Motors guarantees parts that fit the first time and every time. We're more about cars, but sure, we'll try surgery. Just give us money, please. I'll just leave this here. All right, who would win this hypothetical war? Old man yells at old man. What a funny Simpsons meme edit. That absolutely doesn't reflect anything about the current state of the world a few weeks ago. My old high school posted this on their socials. Someone didn't proofread. Friday is International Day Against Homophobia and Transphobia. So wear any color in the rainbow to support homophobia, biphobia, transphobia. We also have mindfulness breathing in the auditorium during lunch. Finally, I can bring my cat to school and it'll actually feel welcome. Hey, why are people so judgmental of what I do with my property? Hey, why do people let their property get trashy? I can't help but ponder if the second one was made in complete parody of the first. And hey, look, if I owned a house, sure, I'd be the second person and I care about others around me ruining my property's price. But I don't, so don't have to care. Young couple versus old couple. Now, this is actually kind of sweet and wholesome. It's not as annoying as you might assume, but here we have a man suddenly proposing to his now wife, and it gathers a crowd, and they couldn't be more happy. Straight old lady butt cheeks right in front of the camera. I'd love to see it. Honestly, I'm gonna give the older couple props. They made this far more memorable. Memorable? Far out. I'm losing words. Far more memorable. It's just a boring, cliche, beautiful scenery, beautiful day, beautiful memory video otherwise, you know? Just boring, forgetful. Queens, legs for days, because that's all they have left. This tweet has been deleted. Yeah, understandable. I mean, female beauty standards are pretty crazy as it is. This is a whole new level of surgery that people would need. What a name. We know he can swim, but...
Now representing Canada, it's Richard Funk.
CNN accidentally roasting flat earthers. The flat earth conspiracy is spreading around the globe. Does it hide a darker core?
Yeah, finally we're being recognized for the...
Wait a minute. You reckon he did? Hey, Reddit After Dark, what's the oddest way you've... Why? Okay, look, it's Reddit After Dark. I shouldn't be surprised. In disturbingly related content...
I'm 15 and this is Yeet.
A young man has made this spectacular wooden statue of his mom and dad. Look at this incredible work of art. No, don't look at the hands. Stop. Look away. Just look at the whole image. Don't focus on any particular fingers.
I bet he spent a lot of time sculpting his mom.
Yeah, look, if this was real, that's uncomfortable. I don't care if it's art. He literally sculpted his mom's boobs. The only way it would be equally fine here by how much he's obviously shaped them in this regard is if he gave his dad a really noticeable bulge. Which actually, in hindsight, that doesn't really, what's the word? Cancel it out. It just would mean that they likely swing both ways, so... Hi, my puppy won't stop barking when we leave till we come home. Help! Hello, Angelica. Unfortunately, this is a page for my band, which happens to be called Puppy Problems. I'm not an expert. However, I did a little Googling and it seems like your pup has separation anxiety. Oh, you fool. You just assisted this person who didn't take the second to actually look at the page they were messaging. They are now officially going to use you forever as their personal vet. Not the shadow she wanted.
Yay, I'm swinging. I love when I can just hang up in the air like this. It's like a fun tingling sensation that rushes to my head.
This card I found at Cracker Barrel. A girlfriend is a sister you choose. No! This just doesn't make sense.
The Sliding Door Company. Like cigarettes, we'll sell you our product, but no, we don't want that filth ourselves. No, you have it, you pleb.
Baby overestimates its power.
I saw Daddy lift this cart. I may try it too. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, I didn't expect that! Oh God! Oh Mother! Oh Mother! Oh God! Oh, thank you, Mother. Oh, at least I tried. Yeah. That's right. It'll squeeze the tism out like toothpaste.
Autism steamroller. What? At this point, I'm half convinced that some people have been working as some conspiracy theory to make autistic people enjoy anything that bumps or rolls or wriggles against them. And it's like subliminally messaged to all of them, you enjoy this. You like this stuff now. Buy it. Get your parents to buy it. Nobody wants to work, especially this guy. It may surprise people to learn that I am a Twitter employee. I make $156,000 a year and have literally done nothing. Check deposits in my bank account. No one seems to know what my job is or who my boss is. This being talked about while a sudden notification pops up.
No one wants to work!
Now, see, I got hired during the total chaos of Twitter's transition. The guy who hired me, and his boss, and the 3 departments above mine literally vanished only days after I was hired. This is a great example as to how it's not so much no one wants to work, but no one has jobs that are worth doing. Especially when you have people like this, who are just telling everyone out there that, hey, they get more than the average income for doing nothing. This might not be the best job for him. This man's part of the UN, involved in peace. Probably, shouldn't be standing that close to the sign, though.